And we're back. We are back. It's time for the game. The game that is here, or will be short. There it is. Yeah. We're playing more Bum Rush Cyberfunk. The game that is fun to play as it is to say. As fun to say as it is to play. Both can be true. Pretty sure that's it's not the transitive property. It's a mathematical property for like, doesn't matter which side of the equation it's on. None of this is important. But yeah, we're playing more a skate punk game wherein we compete to become all city and maybe get our head back. A real sentence that actually applies to the story of the game. It's a surreal mess, and so far it's a lot of fun. So yeah, we're gonna get back into it in just a few moments because we're already running a little bit behind. We're gonna run a little bit further behind. So if you like that intro song, I have great news. We're gonna hear it some more as I need to take care of a quick thing, and then I'll be back. We'll do content warnings, and then we'll get into the game. See y'all in just a few moments. All right, let's try that again. So now we're back for real, for true, for real and for true. Before we dive into the game, have some content warnings to talk about, as is often the case even with silly games. Sometimes especially with silly games, actually, I'm noticing. I don't think this is one of those times, but like, just going back through our catalog of stuff that we've streamed and realizing that like, the stuff that I think is going to be like cute and silly and fun sometimes is the stuff that it's like, and also here are all these warnings that this is actually secretly all about grief. Anyway, I don't think that's the case here, but hey, give it time. We did start by losing our head. Anyway, flashing lights is a big one. Pretty much every time we do a spray, there's a kind of a flashing sequence, but that's just sort of unfortunately a general warning throughout for this one. Distorted reality in case we get sucked back to the VR zone. There's a lot of like warped dream space sense there. Lots of police violence in this game. We do get to do violence back, which is nice, but just so much, just so many violent cops in this game. That's where I think where the punk comes from. As we get to punk the hell out of them. Body horror. There's been a little bit of it so far. I don't know if there's more down the road. So hopefully we won't run into more of that tonight, but I don't know for certain, so I'm leaving it on the tags just in case. And also blood, because we've had a few sequences where it's very cartoonish in how it's represented, but it's still very clear that it is meant to represent blood. So still want to give a forewarning on that. All right. I think that's all the preamble. As I mentioned, we're already kind of getting a little bit of a late start, but given that I tend to ramble anyway, if you cut that part out, then we're getting started right on time. Is the thing I'm going to tell myself. So that's what we're doing now. Making sure I have all my stuff set up. I do. Good. Hooray. Game. Victory. All right, now then. Still, there's a mini disc. Right. Yeah, the checkpointing remains exceptional. This is like... We stopped right at this challenge, and that's exactly where it's picking us up. Alright, so we gotta do the slide, huh? Okay. That should be it. And that's just for style. Mm-hmm. Ah, not bad, scrub. Still think you're a match for the Eclipse crew. I will, though. Put a lot of effort into impressing us. And still failed. Not even 99 rep is enough for us to take you seriously. Time is up. The stars say that troublemakers are coming. Nope. Police time. Alright, so 99 is our new number. Oh, Solace. Oh, oh, ow. That was your whole spine, huh? Well, they're standing. They're probably fine. They are dressed as a crash test dump, so, like, maybe that's a sign. 99 rep, huh? This is Lieutenant Escher. I've got a matching signalment. Is that a freaking sniper? Suspects are armed. Are we? I repeat, the suspects are armed. Use of deadly force authorized. Understood. Who in the Metal Gear is this? Does it just keep going? I thought it was going to be like a Sephiroth thing where the gun just went for like a week. That probably wasn't meant to be funny. Although, I don't know. Right, get down! Lucky for me, they got a headshot. Snipers! Bounce! Hey, Al. Welcome to the... Oh, God. Hang on. I have a slight problem. There we go. Let's get a line of sight on you. Can we... Nope. Too close. Let's go the other way. We go here. Can we... Zigzag, zigzag? Ah, no. Ah! Your weapon is ineffective at this range. Redhead, drop your weapon. Yeah, now what? What are you after? My head? I lost it, and I need you to get out of my way. Your head? What cyberhead would be looking for its old head? The old heads are a whole different group. Let me show you something. Are we sure we're not a dead head? I think we might technically be. Yeah, it's just... Also, how did that hood fit with the dealy bopper in the back there? I don't... Does that flip down? You and I are... God, they pulled the you and I are not so different. Why are cops in video games always pulling the you and I are not so different? Anyway.
That way they can get you to take food or a drink, and if you leave it behind, they can get DNA samples off you legally.
It's the good cop thing.
Do not talk to cops. Get a lawyer. Shut the fuck up. Friday is every day.
That's fair. Hopefully that came through on the mic. You and I are not so different. What do you think you're going to do when you find your old head? Put it back on your body and kill yourself? This is actually... Terrible news. The worst person you know just made a great point. We were actually discussing this about, like, what happens to Red if they get Foe's head back. Don't talk to cops, lawyer up. Got it. Excellent. Hey, Joy. I want to know who this body belonged to. Where I came from. Those are my roots. The talk with the Franks really got to Red, and I kind of love that that keeps coming up. And then what? I've decided to give them this discount brand Solid Snake voice, and I don't know why. You don't have anything to do with that head, do you? You are not your roots. You and I, we are the actions we decide to take ourselves. Again, worst person we know is making great points, and I'm not about it. If I am a new and different person like you say, then why are you trying to take me down? I have my orders. Headquarters reports that you are armed suspects with a stolen body. I'm here to confiscate your body and arrest all of you. You don't bring a sniper to arrest anybody. I'm still using this body. Because I'm going for all city. Told you I was going to say it like that every time. Then I have no other choice. It is a fucking Sephiroth gun. Look at that. Then I have no other choice. Yeah, no. Not okay. Fucking Widowmaker players, am I right? Just stay under that for a moment. Nope. I would prefer not to. So we don't really have a dodge. So we pretty much just have to stay above these. There we go. I mean, for those guys, we can just take them out. Speaking of. Your whole face! Ah. Into the wall. Really? Okay, now where to? Yeah. Nope, do not. Oh, there you are. Found you. Okay. Ah! Oh god. No, no. Behind. No, no. No, no. I refuse. See, on the thing. Ah. Eat skateboard. Really? Fine. There. Keep getting rep while I make my way over to you. Where are you now? Oh, that's you. Yeah. Whoops. I think that's what I need. Hi, buddy. Goodbye! Alright, let's see. Alright, and down this way. Ooh. Okay. Let's see, I can get near there. How do I get up there? There we go. Out. Yeah! It's like tears and rain. Cyberhead. You guys don't have a gun on you at all, do you? Shocker. We loved Enemy at the Gates. Or Metal Gear Solid 3, whichever is funnier. Second time in the last hour I've been talking about Metal Gear Solid 3. Okay, so like, you're just trying to convince Red to not give up the body he has, but you also want to take it away from him. Right, this is... Escher does not make sense, which, with a name like Escher, I guess them being non-Euclidean kind of tracks.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo!
Hey!
Red, you got him, right? Smoke bomb.
Let's go!
Forget about that dude, man. We gotta get back to beating Eclipse Crew. Right, so we need 99. Is this ours? That's ours. Okay. I feel like while I was being chased by police snipers, I spotted a few other spots for graffiti, so... we should go right there. Actually, the right one? Hello, tiny car. Get my groove back for a moment, because I'm pretty sure after this we're also going to have to do a trick battle. So. No! In the drink. Yeah, forget about those assassins. We have to get all city. Although it does look like our heat's gone back down, so that's good. There we go. That just takes the regular one. Let's see. They must be nice deep down. Once you really get to know him, you know? Aw, Saul. What a weird guy. That was a waste of time. Saved 2 clips already. Pardon me, random citizen. That's right, I'm gonna kick your ass with my cell phone out. There we go. Goodbye. Just grab all of the nom, 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 nom. And goodbye! Ooh, hello. What's all this then? Oh, nope, nope. Don't want to be here. That'll work. So the crash test, one more time. The crash test angel, pardon me, officer, is named Solace, and the clips had put him in a dumpster. We still don't really know what their deal is. They're trying to get in good with Solace, I think. They might be crushing a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, camera spin. Crap. Whoop. Go. Alright. Now we're gonna make this work. Yeah, they also, like, chained him up on that, weird, like, fence thing. How was that not close enough? Alright. Hang on, we can half-pipe this. Excuse me, officer. Thank you. That's exactly where I wanted to be. There we go. Blam! Must say, the Bomb Rush crew has perseverance. You are hereby allowed an audience. Okay. Sure. I love Pipe Dream. That's gotta be back in the main square. What's way? It's over here. Oh. You clocked these public toilet cubicles yet? Head on in if you feel like changing outfits. Useful for losing any cops coming after you. Al, you were right. They're just like the GTA garages. Useful for losing any cops coming after you too. Or if you just want to try a fresh new fit. Holy crap. It's a garage. Alright, that's gonna be good to know. If we come back out in the same fit, does it still reset our heat? Science. It does. Alright. Neat. Alright, so we're going for... Oh yeah, there it is. How do we... Okay. I came out here looking for this. I'm actually realizing it might have been... might have been in the right place the whole time. Whoops. Not quite. Yeah. Can I get there from back here? Difficult to say. Let's go back up the Daily Planet and see what happens. Oh yeah, it's that. Huh. Whatever. What's in here? Got it. You know what? started this chapter with Belle. Let's finish it with Belle. Hey, Bedroom. Does that mean a garage is a toilet for cars? One of the first things they do is, like, take your fluids out of your car, so... Kinda.
What's up?
Alright, at some point, because I noticed just a moment ago when we were over there, at some point we're gonna have to do, like, a collectibles run. Probably not tonight, because I want to get as much done as possible, but I might do a random Saturday stream to just go and get, like, outfits and music and all the other stuff. Okay. This is just Sonic Frontiers. This is just what Sonic Frontiers is. It's just this for like 12 hours. It's fantastic. I think originally I said something like, "Oh, we'll stream Sonic Frontiers like, you know, in the future." And then like a day after I said that, they were like, "Hey, and we're adding a new like final mission DLC for it at the end of September." So I'm kind of thinking like right after we get done with Bomb Rush, we're gonna stream Sonic Frontiers. So it'll be a lot more just movement-based platforming. But there's a lot of levels like that where it's just random, like, pipes going vertically for no good reason. As predicted. Right, their whole thing is astrology. I forgot about that. The Winged Harbinger told us about you. Is that Solace? Winged? You mean Sol? Thank you, Belle. That's... Naive little boy. Wants to please us so badly, he runs his mouth. They are kind of rude. It's kind of their whole shtick. Eclipse Crew, we are here to battle. Your turf against ours. Straight to the point. I do love the claws. The claws are very good. What do you say, sis? No doubt about it. Sagittarius is his sign. So blunt and careless. Hey, boy. If you want to learn how to talk to girls, ask your mom. I feel like that's a lyric from somewhere, and I'm just not tracking it immediately. Enough playing around. That's gotta be Combo. Sorry, these are side things from Jet Set Radio, don't mind me. The middle old head there with the boombox. That's gotta just be Combo aged up. He was already pretty old in Jet Set, to be honest. Let's get this show on the road. Do we know those shoes? Yeah, that makes sense. Listen up, youngins, and listen good. We've been called once more to squash beef between crews. And that can only mean one thing. It's time for another old-school crew battle. Alright, so if the middle one is combo, if the left one is, like, tab, crew with the highest score after 2 minutes wins the battle. Who's Grandma Cyberhead? Yo. Gonna be a good one. Let's jam. Let's go, Belle. It's all about the multiplier. There we go. And also keeping the combo alive. There we go. Pull it up. There we go. Yeah, alright. I was worried I was gonna miss that one. How much time we got? 40 seconds? Alright, we can do this. One, two, back to combo.
Yeah, baby, I'm the funk.
There we go. Corners. Yeah. Corner. Don't know if we got that one, but it's alright. Come on. Didn't get either of those, huh? Whew. Got there. The old heads buckles say old school boom bap classic. Love it. Yo. Future has been written out bright and clear. The stars don't lie, do they, Eclipse? VRC has won the battle. Ooh, house dance. Oh, the claws. It was not in the stars. Sagittarius, you better watch yourself. Your future is not safe. They've got the Shigo, like, lipstick thing going on. It's a good look. Load of crap. Hey. Wait. What do the stars say about All City? Oh, I didn't say it that way that time. Damn. What are our odds, you know? For you, just this once. Belle, I think you have a shot. What was that level up noise? Oh, that was the follow. Thank you for the follow. I thought it was in the game. This game is close enough to that kind of sound. Forgot that was my Twitch thing. Yes. You're taking a big risk. You trust him. But the selector does not speak the truth. The selector? Nevertheless, what your headless friend is looking for, and All City. They are connected. One will lead to the other.
Hey.
Check it. Bomb Rush Crew has defeated the Eclipse Crew in battle. What do you say, Bomb Rush Crew? Yo. Do you claim Brink Terminal as your turf? This is our second step to All City.
Easy.
Hell yeah. Yes, we claim. We claim. Brink. Oh, bud. Oh, no, bud. Help?
Yo, what?
Hey, yo. Red. Help? Someone? Uh-huh. Oh, hi there. Okay, you definitely look like noise tanks now. Except for the whole business suit thing. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Long live the king! Oh, nice. Everybody liked that. Alright, that's probably fine. I see jump pads on top of floating buses. Oh, we Katamari now. Is that... Yep, that's a rocket. Okay, neat. I suppose there's only one way out. Is it through? Are you thinking it's through? Oh, our shadow is cool. Got like a shadow negative going on. Yeah, alright. recognize any of these folks? They've just kind of... Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. There's a slight FromSoft walk we got going on. We don't stop on a dime. There we go. Whoop-ha! Okay. Uh-huh. Nice. Oh, we went too far! Just arced right over it. That was beautiful, actually. Alright, let's try that a little bit softer this time. There we go. Oh no, we did make it. Yes. There we go. Got there. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. Got there. Saved it. Uh-huh. Racing the rocket. Okay, this is trippy as hell and I love it. Woo-ha! Oh no, oh no. I remember this Mario Kart level. Yeah. It's fine, everything's fine, don't worry about it. Oh no! Oh god. Oh, sweet! That worked! Oh no, it worked too well, it worked too well! He went to space. Woo! I think we accidentally into the next area. Just want to try and make sure I don't overshoot. Woo! No, thank you. Wait, hang on. Actually. There we go. Buttercup. Aw, bonk. I don't have all of the spray patterns memorized. Hello? Trice? Who are you? Tab? I don't think I've seen you before. Boost? Oh, hi, foe. And away we go. Metaphor? Negative, Chief Inspector. We encountered the suspects, but they managed to push us back. And? Sir, they don't seem to be hostile unless provoked, and even then. Like I said, the field test was successful. Come with me. Yeah, there's a little angel tattoo, which Solace has the angel wings, but doesn't have the angel tattoo. Don't know what that means. Is Escher going to be like the one good cop that ends up getting, disappeared because he's also a cyberhead? We are witnessing a breakthrough in crime prediction. I know it's Minority Report. Oh god, it literally is. What the hell? That's a lot of fire extinguishers for a system you believe is working. Is this? Yep. That's a head. For the next step, I need you to interface with the subject.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. God, he sounds like Shadow the Hedgehog. I know how to track down their location.
What's up, dog?
Morning, sleepyhead. Don't worry, we're back at the hideout. It was like when DJ Cyber put me in that chair. I saw Foe and some other guy. The Clip Screw is overrated. I don't blame you for taking a nap on the spot. Should have seen Bell when you dropped to the floor. Seeing you go at it was so hype, Red. You really are a natural at graffiti. Why was a natural highlighted?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how good Foe's body is, even without a head. So, what's next? We've got 2 of the 5 boroughs in New Amsterdam down. With the Frankston Cliffs out of the way, a new crew has been acting up. The .exe crew, let's go! The .exe are Cyberhead B-Boys, masters of Millennium Mall. Hell yes! They upgrade their bodies to win breakdance battles. Honestly, legit. Relentless like machines, they don't know when to quit.
Yeah.
We should take it to their hideout at Millennium Mall. Let's go get the mall. The entrance to the mall is right on Millennium Square. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I am very much looking forward to this crew.
Hey.
You should see the moves these .exe B-Boys have been busting. Makes me want to learn some breaking too. I also want to learn breaking too, but I haven't played the first one. Before we leave. Missed it. Was this here before? Looks like you can catch a ride here. Oh no. Catch a ride! When you take a taxi, you can now choose this area as a destination. We get taxis? Wait, is this fast travel? Alright, neat. Right over it again. Third time lucky. There we go. The trick was to boost less. Head here to switch to inline skates to change the style of your skates. Got it? I was just coming here to tag the place, but... Did we get other skates for Belle? Switch to inline skates. Nope, we just got the one. Okay. Oh, neat! So then is the bike down here? No, this is the skateboard. Wait, we already did this. Crap. Womp womp. Well, now it's spider arm. No, I don't know. Stop it. This. I would like to do this. Okay, we need boards, we need things. Welcome, Evac. Doing pretty good, honestly. Just took down one crew, working on another. Oh good, the crying bull is back and where it's supposed to be. I have to thank one of the crew for that later. Whip, hep, whip, hep, way. Up we go. Over, over. And up. Can't jump to that one. Probably just go sideways on it. Is there a way up to... Oh, it looks like there's a way up to that roof. Hang on. Hang on. Hey.
What's your name?
No. Beautiful. Now we can change boards. Love it. Ooh, there we go. Right. I said I was going to do a collectible stream as its own stream. I'm going to do that. But still.
Hey, yo.
Up here. This is a shortcut to Millennium Square I always use. Anytime you want to quickly get there, use it to save some time. Ooh. Hey, Bob. Still pretty disgruntled about the fridge. I feel like that has to have been about control. Anything behind us? No. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Did not even know you were there until it was too late. Hang on. Yep. Okay, so to get up there we need that railing. More importantly, we're here to get to the mall. Ooh, hang on. While we're here. Fast travel. I'm done. Was Radio Shack having a sale?
Hmm?
Who is blocking the mall entrance like this?
Huh?
Ah, sorry. Whomst? We haven't actually got any new crew members, which is a bit unusual. Again, my only point of reference is Jet Set, but like... I was assuming Solace would like, join up after the last area, but hasn't yet. Over here.
Oh, hey!
Solace? What are you doing there? Ah, Radio Shack, the quintessential, it is the 90s, and there is time for Clack's store. God, it really was. You've heard the speaker of the house. This is the house of speakers. Very good. It's very good. Want us to get you out? No, I quite like it in here. To be honest with you, I am claustrophobic. Wait, you're claustrophobic so you like it in there?
Some people confront their fears.
I don't think that word means what you think it means. Thank you, Trace. I was thinking it. No, sorry. It's comfortable to me. It's because I'm also a masochist. Okay. Oh, got it.
Some people
When people confront their fears. Amazing. Hey, Katie. Claustrophilic. I mean, yeah. I'm a claustrophobic masochist.
Nah.
I've had just about enough of this dude. Nice. There's no need to kink shame, Trace. Do you know how we can get into Millennium Mall?
Oh,
Sorry, yes. I think an old head put all these speakers here. I bet it was Robot Grandma. Oh, no, it was Combo. I think I saw him across the street from here. Combo, what the hell? We used to be buds. You were like my favorite after Gum. I remember to put my phone away when I'm doing combat. It's just rude, you know? You want to give the people whose ass you're kicking your full undivided attention. There we go. Goodbye. Now then. They'll just keep coming. So.
Go!
You little scalawags. I'm sorry, one more time. You little scalawags. Got no respect for the OG. I had 120 rep while you were still in diapers. Woof, we're a ways away. Sorry, Belle. You didn't get boost from doing graffiti? I mean, now I do. Trying to paint a new graffiti piece. Okay. Let's hop in here and reset. You know what? Yeah. Let's try on a summer fit. What's this? Neat. Okay, so every time we switch up our pieces, we get something new. Nice. Alright. Oh, I see one up there. Can we jump this? Yeah, we can? Alright. I've never been up here. I must have just missed this. Plan. And we've already got one heat again. Yeah. Nothing better to do, huh? Yeah. Excuse me, birds. There's nothing up here? Oh, wait, no, no. Ah, no. Kitty. Hello. Hello. Look at the kitty. Hi. How did you get up here? Do you have some kind of detente with the pigeons? Okay, listen, I'll leave you to it. I will tell no one. The alliance is sacred. I understand. Where does this lead? Ooh, okay. Take me higher? No? Alright. What are the odds? Okay. There is a railing up there. Maybe this is the way? Oh yeah, this is the way. Let's go. But why? I mean, this is cool. Alright, down we go. Third time. I should have saved the box. Kabam! Oh no. That was quick. So we're at heat 3, huh? Whoopsie-dee. Well, time for vandalism.
Push me to the max.
There we go. And crap. Never mind. That worked out great. If anyone asked, I totally knew this was here. What, 92? Alright. Oh no, missed it. Way up there, huh? I'm just a cyberhead looking for a porta potty. Perfectly normal. Nothing to see here. Hello. Look here, mister. I will ask you one more time. Oh, the shoes. Please show me your taxi driver license. Thank you, Bob. Wow. This whole everything. I told you. I'm not a taxi driver. I'm a private chauffeur for VIP.
Expensive taxi driver.
Then how come you've got the sign on your car that reads taxi? Tell me. We're just gonna... Oh, that! That is just for style, you know. I'm afraid we're taking you down to the bureau. We will see how you sound after processing. Please tell me we can save the cab driver. Sir! Dance to intimidate them. One of those street gang punks. Can we get them all? Almost. You there. Don't look at me, man. I ain't no fighter. Goodbye. Drop the baton and go. One of those street gang punks from the street punk gangs on the gang punk street. I grew up on gang punk street. Well, thank you, Chief. Man, I was sweating bullets back there.
Check it out.
My name is Benny. I'm a taxi driver. Say, Chief, let me repay the favor. Nice, okay. I don't think these were there before. I think these just showed up because Benny is here. When you see yourself a taxi sign, I can pick you up. Just get down and bust a move so I can spot you. I love that dancing is like, it's how we change characters, it's how we summon taxis. Love Eddie Gordo wins. Oh, what was the Tekken 4? Was it Krista? Can't remember. The other capoeira fighter from later in the Tekken series. Gotta go now. People are waiting for me. Remember, just get down at a taxi sign. That's... Now this is pod racing. Oh, nice. That also cleared our heat. Let's go. Christy, thank you. Just... Oh, that didn't make it, huh? Try the game with a boost. No. Let's try it again. Red, please. We come off of that a lot lower than it looks like we oughta. Maybe I'm jumping too fast. Let's try that again. One more time. We'll ride it all the way out. No, we just come off of that low. Weird. It looks like it goes up, doesn't it? Alright. There we go. Close enough. I like that one. 120, huh? Alright. I hate to spray and run. No, come on. Just... You know, listen, it's fine. There we go. There we go. Got there. Perseverance! Alright, I still want to get up to where this is. A couple in here. Alright, it's easy enough. That should do it. Kaboom! They really are putting in the work. Thanks, combo. That means a lot.
Nice.
So, once the turrets are up, the moment we take down a turret, we get those guys. Alright, if here's this, then... Combos across the street. Pardon me, excuse me. Did you see someone with a boombox? Hey, yo. You know, maybe you new school kids aren't so toy after all. Take a look, I've cleared out the mall entrance for you. With his telekinetic powers. You're never too old to admit you were wrong about something. Now shoot. Love you, man. Yeah, I gotta. Whoa. You got a new turret, huh? Police budgets, I swear to God. Just take your time there. To the mall! There we go. Ooh. Oh, for the loop-de-loop, maybe we needed to use the sequence of them to build up speed. That's... You're probably right. I want to go to all of these fake stores. Alright. Turn rep until we meet... I've already forgotten the name of... Oh, the .exe gang. I knew I liked their style, but I just forgot the name immediately. Actually, hang on. You know who we haven't gotten to hear from yet? Let's get Trice in here. Woohoo! Food court!
Yo, what's up?
I want to see how differently... Because Trice has the bike. I want to see how differently this hand. Quick to the sun drop dance, nice. That's the mod I actually want to see in this game, is someone bringing in the, like, the dances from Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, there's that thing. It's hurt. Good to know about that for later. Alright. Hang on. Love that one. Ah, I thought I was going to make the rail. I did not. Whoop. That does not go around. Oh, hello. DJ Cyber intervention? God, I still love your whole look, though.
Yo!
Hey, you're that girl who was with DJ Cyber, right? Call me Vinyl, if anything, kid. I know this here mall like the back of my hand. Let me show you around. Okay. Yeah, man, don't listen to her. She's always with futurism. You know, our enemies. Yeah, Trice, that's what makes it hot. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything. What do you... But who, nobody heard nothing. I don't know. I have a feeling she's not out to get us. See, Belle gets it. Follow me or don't. It's up to you. There she... The glass shattering! That was perfect. I bet she went this way. Remember all of the patterns there. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that Toe Jam and Earl nonsense. Alright. I'll give you like one. Oh, that was it. Alright. She copied Choo Choo but only went halfway. Final. Alright. So we've kept the naming conventions intact, which I appreciate. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Rebel! Please. Please, Trice. Trice, please. I need you to corner. There we go. We got there. Eh. So far, Trice handles, and it's very slight, a little more heavy than either Belle or Red, which might just be my imagination. Ooh, yes. Anyway, but it makes me think that they're in the like light, medium, heavy category. Anything over here? Whoop, up, 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 up. Ah, hello. Nope, nothing. Okay. Don't go over it. Hooray! Oh, hey! They're up and around. Yeah. Keep running into this one. I just got that particular pattern just locked in there. Nope, up. I really hope there's an option to get vinyl in our crew.
Sweet.
That's just 1 out of 3, huh? Alright, you know.
Easy.
All I have to do is keep the combo alive. Is that it? Listen, I'll take it. There we go. Whee! Wait, is that... That's a shortcut. Those also make shortcuts now. Alright, neat. Hang on. I have a theory. It was a good theory. I also could be hitting that one. Oh, okay. Got it. This way, and then...
Yeah.
Wah! Alright, there's a train station. Save that for later. When we actually need it. Everything's good here.
Yo.
Hey. You won't find .exe hanging around here. You gotta go further into the mall than this. Sorry. It's probably the... Hey, Jerry. It's probably the, like, 90s kid in me that's going, you know, further into the mall, into the dark sections, behind the, like, the abandoned Babbages. I heard the switch to open the shutters in the warehouse near here. So, think you can find it? Okay, it is genuinely just behind the Babbages. Alright, neat. Be cautious of the cult that lives in the Clares. They are not to be trifled with.
Yeah.
Thank you, Forklift. Doesn't love blood more. Oh no, it's rotating. Should have looked before I left. Crap. That thing I literally just said I should do and then I didn't do. I've never done that before. Whoop. Whoop. Hop. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we want the wheels for this tiny platform. Whoa. There we go. Okay, and around. Pardon me. What's going on with these? It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. We're just gonna do this one again. I'm just so excited we got up here. Did they just let any bored teenager who's willing to work part-time handle these fucking earpiece guns? Yeah. Yeah. I love Claire's. That's right, at Babbage's they let any bored teenager have video game opinions, and that's almost as bad. Certainly did more damage.
Sweet.
Hang on. Hello? And who might you be, darling? Well, I'll tell you. If you little rascals can get at least 200 rep... Sorry. Little rascals can get at least 200 rep. I will tell you a little secret. Are y'all the bonus objectives? Okay, so now we go down 200 rep. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Go. Whoop. Clean.
Whoop, missed it.
Whoop.
I want to go round. There we go. Aha! Got there.
Whoop.
Friends!
What am I, dude?
Oh, there's two guys in the hats just standing there with their arms crossed watching you tag the supercomputer? Is 200 a lot? I think so far we've capped at just about 100, so it's double our previous total. Time to do what we came here for. And you only get rep in a given area, so we have to get 200 in the mall specifically. We're at like 40 right now? Challenge.exe and claim this mall for BRC. It's very possible that that's just another way of saying you have to tag every piece of graffiti in the mall. I just love their whole vibe. So, what's your deal? Did DJ Cyber send you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? I work for myself. Sometimes that involves working for others. You sure are hanging out with them all the time, though. Graffiti is not going to pay any bills anytime soon, girl. I'm sure you know. With the shoes? As for today, let's say I'm looking after my own interests. I'm not too attached to my current boss with that head-cutting business. Yes! Okay, we're gonna be best friends. Seeing how you conquered Brink Terminal, I'm thinking to put my money on you guys. BRC going all city is definitely going to put DJ Cyber in a bad spot. It's a real chance to get your old head back. You know, I used to know Foe personally. You knew Foe? Say, Red, did you perhaps see Foe somewhere lately? Somewhere in your mind, perhaps? Well, how? What do you know about that? About my dreams? Conquer this borough, beat .exe crew, and I'll tell you.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. And away! Oh, the fish! It's that freaking mall from Night in the Woods, where May gets to control the fish thing, and it's the best date ever. Don't worry about it. Mild spoilers for Night in the Woods, I guess. Good game. Alright, so can I get on the Twizzler? I can get on the Twizzler. Okay. Oop, taxi. Good. Grab that. First. Fish! Too fast. Ah, too low. Alright. One more. We will get this. I have faith in us. There we go. Yeah, alright. Whee!
Hell yeah. Sick. Sweet.
Don't need that anymore.
Clean. Yeah.
Whoop-ha! Saved it. Thought we were gonna drop that. Second-hand land. Oh, I love that, actually. The sign? Oh, that's so good, though. Hang on. Get back here.
Easy. Go. Clean.
Can I tag y'all? Oh, no, I can talk to you. Okay. Sorry, I saw the right bumper prompt, and I'm like, hang on. Get my boost back. Wait, hang on. That's the one I keep trying to do. That's the one. Ooh, we got one of them. Slide.
Hook.
Spider arms. Okay, 2. Let's see what else we can get.
Ha. Easy. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Oh no? Oh, fine.
Hook. Hook.
All the way around. Yeah, the slime.
Ha. Hook. Hook.
Oh, I
Hook.
see something up there.
Ha. Sweet.
Yeah. It's 3. Red just out here working the half pipe. Love it.
Hook. Ha. Go. Hook.
What is? Bike. Bike. A bike called Gum. The bike called Gum.
Ha. Sick.
It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing.
Hut. Hut.
It's gonna be spider hands again, huh? Maybe not. Bombs. There we go. Good. That's 4. We may not get any challenge done tonight, but we'll get enough rep to unlock all of them, and that's, you know, that's something. Bell, what you got for us? Hey, Red, you tried boost tricking yet? Hello? Tap that boost at the same time as you do a trick. Gotta have some boost to do it. It'll give you a nice bump to your base score. And reset the combo timeout while doing a manual. Ooh. Thanks, Bell. Alright, so if we do like...
Bro.
Probably have to do it when we're actually like on a rail. I don't know if we'll be able to do it like... Yeah, alright. I'm gonna be able to do that on the ground. That's fine, we'll try that later. Were you one of them? You got some reps, sure, but can you slide? Grab all the boost charges in one sliding combo if you think you're all... I think we did this by mistake a second ago. If you think you're all that. Yeah, okay, so just all of them. Got it. Alright. No problem. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh, sweet. There we go. Hiya! Okay, damn. You got all the boost charges. How about you boost on out of our turf? Ah. Okay, 2-ball, you're all right. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I like that one. Okay. Got everything down there.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Clean. Hell yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a great place for getting score later.
Bro.
This one again.
Hook. Good.
There we go.
Ha. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Get Red's face out there.
Let's go. Sweet. Hell yeah. Go.
Okay.
Easy.
Oh, we're gonna have to manual for those, huh?
Yeah.
Love it. How many are there? 1 of 11. Okay, that's gonna be the whole mall. Hello, kitten.
Sick. Let's go.
Yep, up, whoop, up, there. Ooh, just made it.
Go. Go.
Okay. I like that one.
Go. Sweet.
Hang on. Can we ride the tree? Can we? Can we ride the tree? We can! Oops. Alright, so we got the fish. Where's the stairs up to the... Oh, actually, before we do that. What's out here?
Hook. Hook. Hook.
There we go. Didn't see anybody else tag that. Whee! Ooh, I want that one. I want that one out there. Okay, we gotta get up there and then fish, fish, fish. Okay. We can do this. Actually, while we're waiting, I just passed somebody. Hi there. Oh, let's go 8-ball. This is a big-ass mall. It is a big-ass mall. Where's this game? Tokyo-To? But everyone just calls it Tokyo? That's actually a funny thing. I guess... There's been some reference to history, and, like... DJ Cyber, I'm still convinced, is just beat. So, like... I think this is Tokyo-To? But... I think the boroughs are different? No, New Amsterdam. They specifically said this is New Amsterdam. Never mind. I was sitting going, have we gotten an area? Yeah, it's New Amsterdam. So you're a bomb rush big shot. Nah, yeah. If you're all that, maybe you could do better than my bro here. He's going for a score of 100,000. For 4 hours now. Maybe I should tell him to give up already. Lol. 95,000, 96,000, 97,000, 98! Damn it! Almost got to 100,000 points this time. Oh no. I feel that. Been stuck on 98,000 for hours. Me, but with Guardian Ape.
Yeah. Hut. Yeah.
Do we have to do it down here? I guess we can...
Hut. Clean. Sick. Let's go. Hell yeah. Easy. Sweet. Yeah.
There we go.
Go. Let's go. Sweet. Yeah. Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. Clean. Yeah. Let's go. Sick.
What? It took you less than 4 hours. Sure did, bud. High scores I can do. That's the one thing I feel like I'm doing pretty well at consistently with this game. Ooh, I like it. Like it. Okay, where's that one? It's up there. Cool. More fish time. There we go. Alright. That, I think, is a pretty good place to stop. So we're just gonna... Oh, these are all the porta cops. Wish we could just tag those preemptively. But sweet, alright. This game continues to be incredible. That's the wrong button. Not that. Wow.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. Trice, we'll leave you right here. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming along on this punk adventure. It's continues to be a blast. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it. Hi, Belle. Bye, Belle. We will not be streaming this Thursday. We're gonna be out for a bit. We may actually be out the next 2 streams. We'll see, but definitely Thursday. No stream. Check out the full schedule to keep abreast of all of the changes coming at schedule.truck.community to see our full stream team, what they're streaming, on what days, at what times, with links to their respective channels so you can enjoy content every day of the week, including Thursday when we won't be streaming personally. Hopefully we'll be back on Monday. It's an outside chance. Worst case, we'll be back not this Thursday, but next Thursday. The schedule will keep you up to date. We update it every weekend. so that people can know what's coming. And speaking of what's coming, as I hand myself a segue, thanks me. Oh, I appreciate that. In just a little bit here, September and Stranger over at twitch.tv/SquareLily are doing something new. I think it's another one-off was the original plan. I don't know if it's more Guilty Gear or a different other kind of more thing. I love that Belt is just on a loop at the moment. But we're gonna be tossing a raid their way here in just a moment. And yeah, I think that's that on that. Cool. Yeah, alright. I had thoughts playing a Genesis game. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. Well, let's do that right now without further delay. Thank you all so much again. Have a wonderful week, and I will hope to see you next time. Good night, everybody.